that is a high-flying, gun-laden airship. I'm Captain Morrison, and it's my job to make sure you know enough about airships that you don't crash the things too. The hull armor protects the integrity of the ship. The ship will only lose integrity when the hull armor is broken, and the ship is destroyed when the integrity is gone. Engines enable the ship to move forward, backward, and turn. Damaged and destroyed engines will reduce the ship's mobility. The side guns are secondary armaments on this ship, though each ship has a different configuration. The helm is used to control the ship. Like to think that's obvious. The balloon keeps the ship aloft. When it's down, we crash straight into the ground. Crashing is bad. The front guns are the main armament on this ship, and the gun selection can change its role in combat. You should experiment to find out the most effective loadout. Don't forget, flying these ships is a team effort, so make sure to talk to the rest of the crew. Maybe then they won't throw you overboard 5 minutes into your first engagement. Anyway, I'm going to start you off with an engineer kit.
Need help repairing the
Never have
balloon.
too many engineers on these floating buckets. Go over to that engine. My gut tells me it's about to be damaged. And by that, I mean I removed a couple of screws when you weren't looking. Now, each of your tools works a bit differently. You're supposed to use the mallet for this test. Now, each of your tools works a bit differently. Give it some wax with your rubber mallet till it's... You're supposed to use the mallet for this test. Now, each of your tools works a bit differently. Give it some... For as much as these things break down, it's a small miracle of engineering that they're so easy to repair. Otherwise, we'd have a lot more dead boats littering the trade routes. Do it once more with the spanner wrench. The spanner repairs the least, but it's the fastest. Seems you got the hang of repairing parts. However, things are different if the component breaks completely. Let me just jam this wrench in this gear chain here and... Ah, there we go. Move to that side engine, switch back to the rubber mallet, and hit it till it's fixed. There's no cooldown when rebuilding, so just bash it until it works again. While it's Great at repairing, the mallet is terrible at rebuilding. If there are several parts broke at once, prioritizing is an important skill. It takes experience to perfect it, but a good rule of thumb is to prioritize the hull. Can't fix anything if you're dead. One last time, now with the spanner wrench. The spanner is the best tool for rebuilding. Good. Now, moving on to fire tools, because the term blaze of glory can frequently and literally be applied to airships. You've got an extinguisher and chem spray. The first will completely put out a fire. The second will put out a little and prevent more fire from catching on that part for a while. Let's start off with the extinguisher. I set up one of the parts of the ship to ignite for practice. Let me just spark it for you. What fool didn't clean out the grease trap? Rusted blood, put it out! Put it all out! Well, that was a problem. At least you kept the whole ship from going up. Switch to the chem spray. Now's a good time to teach you about preventing fire. Starting the count. Spray all the guns. You have to repeatedly hit the part you're buffing before it takes effect. Start hitting away and it'll be buffed. You don't have to worry about cooldown. While the buff is active, it does different things for different parts, but every part gets a boost to health. Guns also get extra damage. The balloon gets extra lift, and engines get extra speed. Every engineer has to be light on their feet. Engineers can use stamina to move around the ship faster and jump higher. Now, for the last thing every engineer needs to know, how to shoot. You might think that you'd be spending all your time fixing things, but sometimes you need to be pouring on as much fire as you can. And when that happens, you need to know how to do it right. Head upstairs and get on the Gatling gun. Each gun's better at different things. This one's great at stripping armor off of hulls. Shoot at that target dummy's hull till it breaks. Now that the armor's gone, you need to kill it with an explosive weapon. Get on the mortar and finish the piece of junk off. Blow it out of the sky. ship will have a crew to repair things. You'll need 2 people to really take something out. Let's have your fellow gunner get off his arse. He's going to get on the Gatling gun to strip the next target's armor. Wait till the armor's down to hit it with the mortar. Ready? Wait for him to drop the armor. Light her up! That covers the basics. So let's see if you've actually been paying attention. I'm going to run you through one of the standard engineer field exercises, and you better get it right or we'll be here all day. Keep the ship's hull, armor, and integrity as intact as possible. Do so until the ship reaches the waypoint. Now, go! Better. A lot better. I'd recommend doing it again, but we need to move on.